Long ago, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a mighty king. He was powerful, wealthy, and surrounded by ministers and a royal physician. But the king had one great passion: hunting. One morning, the king said to his men, "Today we will hunt in the forest." So, with his ministers and physician, he set off. Deep inside the forest, while everyone was busy chasing animals, something unexpected happened. A snake slithered silently near the king's foot. The king didn't notice until it struck. The snake bit his foot, and in moments the king collapsed unconscious. His ministers and physician rushed to help, but nothing worked. The poison spread quickly, the swelling grew worse, and everyone feared the king would not survive.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, a poor beggar appeared. Without a word, he touched the king's poisoned foot, spat on the wound, and disappeared into the forest. To everyone's surprise, the king's condition began to improve. Slowly, he opened his eyes and asked, "Who saved me?" The ministers explained what had happened. The king immediately commanded, "Find that beggar. Bring him to me, wherever he is." After a long search, they finally found the beggar, sitting peacefully beneath a tree. The king said, "We searched the entire forest to find you. You saved my life. I must reward you." But the beggar smiled and replied, "I don't need a reward. I am content wherever I live." Still, the king insisted, "I will give you a fine horse and royal clothes." The beggar asked calmly, "And who will feed the horse?" The king said, "I will appoint men to care for it." The beggar shook his head, "But I have no home." "Build him a grand palace," the king ordered. The beggar laughed, "And who will live with me in that palace?" The king thought for a moment and said, "My daughter will stay with you. You will have children, and your family will grow." The beggar's smile faded. "And if one of them falls sick or dies, who will suffer the pain?" The king looked down and softly answered, "You will." The beggar then smiled again and said, "Then, O king, keep your wealth, your palace, and your promises. I need nothing. The one who created me will provide for me. My only duty is to please him and live my life in peace." The king stood silent, humbled by the beggar's wisdom. This story reminds us that wealth, power, and luxury are temporary. True peace lies not in riches, but in being content with what God has given us. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more inspiring tales. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next story.